The formulating geniuses at K18 have done it again. Yes, you'd be right to gasp because the new Damage Shield conditioner not only protects, softens and detangles, but it's the perfect partner to the rest of the K18 line. Keep on watching if you want to find out how to use it, what it can do, and how amazing that formulation is. Hello and welcome to the world of Craig. Yes, that's me, I'm Craig, and this is my channel where we get into all things hair and sometimes a little bit of beauty. So, K18, yes, there is newness afoot. I thought I'd share with you the PR package because I don't know whether you like to see these, but this video is not sponsored. I am no longer an ambassador officially for K18, but I'm still using the product because I obviously love the line and I've been using it now for about 3 years, I think, in total. I was ambassador for them for about 2.5 years. Shout out to K18 for sending me this, but like I said, it's not sponsored and I'm not obligated to make this video, but I've been using the new Damage Shield conditioner for the last 10 days, and it's really fantastic, so I thought I'd share it with you. Can I hold this up? Can I get all of this in the frame at one time? So this was how the PR package came to me. Ooh. Just if I hold it up there. Hello, yes, it's me, Craig. So, really cool packaging. Little, hello, me again. And we have the Damage Shield conditioner. There we go, Damage Shield conditioner. And we have the Damage Shield protective shampoo. Now, more on that later. This is an existing product that has been renamed to go with the Damage Shield conditioner. We have the gorgeous Angela and the gorgeous Tabitha there. They both work with K18, I think. No, do they not? No, they don't. One of them's a hairdresser. Tabitha is a hairdresser and Angela is a trichologist. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's a bit about that's a quick look around the PR package as he clutches the shampoo and conditioner between his thighs. Goodness me. Let's get into exactly what the Damage Shield conditioner does, what it can do for you and how you can use it. So let's get into, first of all, exactly what the Damage Shield conditioner is. It's a weightless, softening conditioner that detangles and adds shine, okay? Something really that I feel that the line needed because a lot of my clients personally were using other products from other lines, and although there are a lot of very fantastic conditioners out there, and you don't need to have this, this isn't something you have to make the K18 line or the K18 peptide, the leave-in mask work, but it is a great addition to the line and it is compatible with the rest of the products. So, you know, it's not something you have to rush out and buy tomorrow, but if you're a real K18 fan and you want to see the best results, then this would be something to add. So it softens, it detangles, and it really does detangle and soften in my opinion, but it is very weightless. It's not a heavy, gloopy, I'm going to insert a little texture video in here. It's not a heavy, gloopy, greasy conditioner, if you like, but it does have some slip to it. And let's get into the kind of benefits, if you like. The first one is for manageability. And I talk about this a lot here on my channel, and I talk about it a lot on my Instagram and also on my TikTok. I have a TikTok too, obviously. And in shorts on my YouTube, on my YouTube. Where am I now? Yes, I'm on YouTube. And manageability is so important, especially when the hair is damp, because hair that is damp or wet, when the hair absorbs moisture, water, it makes the internal structure of the hair weaker. So that slip and manageability is really important. And if your hair is coloured, you know, if you have highlights or it's tinted or you have a bleach out, it's really important that you make the hair slippery in some way so that you can get the tangles out and you can maintain the condition of the hair, you know, the structure of the hair, that integrity of the hair, all of those things. So this basically gives the hair slip. But what's very interesting and fascinated me when I first got hold of this and started testing it in salon is a lot of conditioners that add slip to the hair, and I'm sure some of the ones that you're using now contain silicones, dimethicone. Now, dimethicone is not the devil, it's not a bad ingredient. It really isn't, and I am a fan of dimethicone in skincare. Probably 3 or 4 of the skincare products I have on my face now and makeup have dimethicone in, and I do use products in salon that contain dimethicone. Yes, I do. And it's a brilliant product. Very, very briefly, you might have seen the video where someone's scraping scissors up the hair and saying it's silicone. It's not. That's the cuticle, and that's absolute scaremongering clickbait nonsense. Dimethicone is great, okay, in products, but the biomimetic peptide that's, bioengineered, that's in K18 is not compatible with dimethicone, because dimethicone is occlusive. It coats the hair and the skin if it's used in skincare products, and it stops things penetrating the hair. So this is silicone free. Okay, there are a couple of oils in here that I think it's sweet almond oil and jojoba oil that's in here that will soften the hair, but I'm going to get into how you use this in a second. Of course, as with all of the K18 line, it's vegan, cruelty-free, and the sustainability credentials of K18 as a brand are insanely great. They're fantastic. They really are right up there, looking out for us and the planet. So you could say, I don't like to use the word clean because that makes me cringe, and it's a bit kind of marketing blur, but you could say that this is clean because it doesn't contain silicones, and the other ingredients in here are really impressive. It uses polysaccharides, which are basically from glucose, from sugar, and the polysaccharides are the things that protect the hair and also help to add slip. Really, really fantastic ingredient, and they are bioengineered in here to give you the best results. So there's two other things that it does. Two other things. One is that the polysaccharides help to protect also from UV rays and from environmental aggressors. So if you've got hard water, or again, if you've been out in the sun, or pollution, pollution is all around us. There's stuff floating around, even probably in the air in here in my lovely home. So basically, it's a protective conditioner that adds slip, makes the hair shiny, combats frizz and fluff. I've been using this on both thicker textured hair and finer textured hair. I wouldn't apply it to the scalp as such, because on finer textured hair, because you are, any conditioner, any formulation is going to make the hair greasy or flat over time. It might be fine when the client leaves the salon or when you leave your home after you've given yourself a nice blowout, but if you put a lot of product on your scalp, then it is going to make your hair flat ultimately. So it gives slip, protects the hair from those environmental aggressors, from UV rays, and those effects as well. This is quite interesting, and I haven't seen the data on this, but it actually, apparently, that it does that for up to 3 days. So your hair is protected from UV rays. It makes it, gives it that slip, and it also protects from pollution and from environmental aggressors, lots to remember, for up to 3 days. So an amazing formulation, and it's really more, for me, about what it doesn't have, and that's what all the K18 line is. Looks at K18 products over on his kitchen by the coffee machine. That's really what all the K18 line is about. It's about what the products don't contain. Of course, it has the K18 peptide, as does the entire line. So, that's going to help to build the hair up and to strengthen the hair up. But where exactly does this fit into your routine? Well, I'll tell you right now. Now, as always, with anything new, there's always a lot to remember. And I did forget to mention, silly me, that there is a ceramide in here as well. Ceramides are really fantastic ingredients. You see them a lot in skincare. They use a lot for moisturizing as well in hair care and skincare. But the ceramides in the K18 Damage Shield Conditioner help to smooth the cuticle. Okay, so they help to fill in, if you like, anywhere where there might be mechanical damage or any damage on the surface of the hair, and help to keep it smooth. So we love a ceramide. We're here for ceramides. And of course there is that polysaccharide, biomimetic polysaccharide, which is fantastic for shielding the hair, and the K18 peptide adjusts jumper. So how exactly do you use these? Where does this come in your routine? And then keep this very simple. And I would just like to add at this point that there are loads of K18 videos here on my channel. I will link them all down below, and I'll pop them on the end slate at the end. There's a whole playlist of questions and answers and overviews and everything. But the thing to remember with K18 is that you can't go wrong with it. You can't overuse it. You can't go wrong. All you need to remember that if you're using the K18 leave-in mask at home or as a hair professional, you mustn't use conditioner before you apply this. And 4 minutes is what you need to remember, okay? So it's really, really straightforward. But how do you use the Damage Shield conditioner? Well, first of all, we have the Damage Shield Protective Shampoo. Now, this was the pH maintenance shampoo previously, and it has been renamed, and I'm reading the packaging, to be pH Protective Shampoo instead of the pH maintenance. I use this and the detox shampoo at the backwashing salon. They're the only shampoos I use on my clients, full stop. I don't use any other shampoos at all, just these two. So we have if you're using, start off at the beginning, Craig, I want to make this very simple. Say for instance, you're at home and you're using the K18 leave-in mask, okay? And you're using this every maybe third shampoo, and in between using this, oh, nearly dropped it on the floor. In between using the leave-in mask, you are shampooing your hair with the pH protective shampoo, okay? And you're using the Damage Shield conditioner. So when you're not using the leave-in mask, you're using the Damage Shield conditioner, but you're shampooing to start off with a pH protective shampoo. I want to keep calling it pH maintenance, okay? So very simple. So that's your basic maintenance situation. How much you use of the Damage Shield conditioner depends on how thick your hair is, how long your hair is, etc., etc. There are no set particular amounts that you need to use. That's up for you to decide. I would start off with like a, very small amount, the size of a kind of, what am I going to say? The size of a grape. There we go. The size of a grape, and then go from there, okay? That's your maintenance. But you can use this in a very, very cool way that I have been using it in salon. So I know that some people that love the K18 leave-in mask find that it isn't softening and conditioning enough for them. So here we go. If you're going to do an at home or in salon, if you're going to do a K18 full-on treatment, if you like, you would, first of all, shampoo with the detox shampoo. This is my absolute favourite shampoo I have ever used in my 36 years of hairdressing. I'm not paid to say that, that's just how it is. So you'd shampoo with the detox shampoo, okay, which really thoroughly cleanses the hair but doesn't leave it feeling very raw and very stuck together and horrible. But even if your hair is bleached, you can use this shampoo and it's completely colour safe. There is an overview video here on my channel, linked in the playlist that's down below. So use the detox shampoo, 1 or 2 shampoos, entirely up to you. Shampoo your hair with that, towel dry. Then you would apply the leave-in mask. How much you use, it's up to you. I never really use more than 4 pumps, even on the longest hair. Most clients I would use 1 to 2 pumps and that's enough. Apply that to the hair, wait for 4 minutes, okay? And then you go in with your Damage Shield conditioner over the top, work that through, rinse out. This has done its job after 4 minutes. The biomimetic peptide has strengthened the hair. It's gone in, it's in the cortex, it's doing its jazz. So after the 4 minutes, you go in with the Damage Shield, Damage Shield conditioner, work that through. I would still comb this through, do your massage if you want to, whatever it is you want to do, or if you're at home, if you're using it at home, do whatever it is you would do at home whilst you're waiting, a couple of minutes. Rinse this out, done. Really, really simple, really super simple. So that's where it slots into those 2 routines. If it's your maintenance routine, you're using the pH protective shampoo, which has been renamed, with the Damage Shield. And if you're using it along with the mask, I would say use the detox shampoo. But if you don't have the detox shampoo, you can use the pH protective shampoo or another shampoo if you don't have the shampoos from the line. Use the mask, 4 minutes, and then apply the Damage Shield conditioner. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So briefly, because I'm sure this video is already extremely long, who is the Damage Shield good for? Well, it's good for everybody. Whether you have chemical services or you don't have chemical services, everybody should be protecting their hair from that mechanical damage, which a mechanical damage, if that's a bit confusing as a term, it's, blow drying, combing out your hair after you've shampooed it, rubbing it with a towel, even sleeping on a pillowcase. Cotton pillowcase can snag your hair. You don't need to use a silk pillowcase, but if you're using something that's going to protect the surface of the hair, then that's a good thing. If you have chemical services on your hair, if you have a lot of lightener in your hair or high lift tint, or your hair is tinted and you find that when you've shampooed your hair it gets quite sticky and quite stuck together, then Damage Shield is going to be great for you. If you have really long hair and your hair is completely natural and you find that when you've shampooed your hair is very tangly and knotty, but you don't want something that's going to weigh it down, and you're also concerned about the formulation of something, you don't want to use something that contains a lot of things that wouldn't be considered clean, although I'm not a massive fan of that particular term. That's an easy way to express it to you. My neighbour is literally jumping on their floor at the moment. I hope you can't hear that. So Damage Shield is good for everybody, but if you're a hairdresser in salon and you want something that's compatible with a K18 line that you already love, then this is definitely the one for you. And if you're a K18 looks at products again, super fan using it at home, a consumer, hello, then you want to add this to your line to use, on top of the K18 mask after those 4 minutes, or in between when you're maintaining your hair, in between using the mask, then Damage Shield is for you. So that's it for this look at newness from K18. Are you a K18 fan? Have you been using the line for a while? And whether you're a hair pro or a consumer at home, do you love it? Have you seen great results? I've had some fantastic comments on my other K18 videos here on my channel, so I'd love to know yours. And as always, please remember that if you leave a comment or ask me a question, I will always get back to you. Always get back to you. I love, communicating with you, and I read all the comments that come through. So it's really fantastic, and I really appreciate all of you if you've got this far in the video. I have an Instagram, which I've already mentioned. There it is again. And if you've enjoyed this video, then you know exactly what to do. Make sure you turn on those notifications by hitting that bell. Oh yes, that bell. As I mentioned earlier on, I will pop my K18 playlist on the end slate, which is the thing that will pop up at the end of this after I've said goodbye. But again, a huge thank you for watching this. You all take lots of care, and I'll see you all in the next one.